to find out here in a second.
Okay.
Are you simultaneously doing it to YouTube directly too as well? Or?
Yeah, it should be.
And remember, you got to use the word inspirational.
Well, we got to see if it's showing.
We're here debuting Nick's inspirational game, Waterfall.
There we go.
Nick, what inspired you to do this game?
I'm going to share it out to a group. I'm going to share it out.
Well, you know what?
Yeah, I've got a live stream on the Coconut.
We'll see how brave you really are. Yeah.
Okay, we'll share it there. We'll share it on Coco Talk page. Why is my keyboard going so slow? It's not on a group, it's on a page. I need to share it on a page. All right.
Your volume is pretty low now on your microphone.
All right, I'm trying to share shit. All right, give me a second here.
Okay.
Can't do everything at once.
Sounds okay, but it's a little low. Not terrible.
Alan Huffman is here. Hey, Alan Huffman. Okay.
Where's Alan?
He just said greetings in the live chat. Okay, can you guys hear me okay now? I'm going to get my microphone better.
Yes.
All right, so
yes.
we're trying to get audio and video here working. I'm trying to get it to where you guys can hear it, because this is a hodgepodge setup to get the speech sound pack working too on real hardware. But this is what we would call an inspirational new game from Nick Marentes called Waterfall. So let's take a look at it.
Great to be here on this historical night.
Yes.
Get ready.
We are honored.
$600. Ooh. So we got speech sound pack music, speeching and sounding. Ooh, I just fell.
And for our viewers out there, since ogStevieStrow is playing the game, expect that game over sound effect quite often.
And I'm using a loosey-goosey joystick. Would this game be better with a digital stick?
A lot better.
Yeah. Ease of use.
No, see, Stevie's playing like a man.
200 biatches.
200.
Oh, the music just changed. Now the music just stopped.
It'll start.
Oh shit! There it goes again.
I like it. I like the music.
Now let me ask you a question. Was it music theory involved in this?
It was actually.
Yes.
Eric.
Okay.
Eric put it together.
Oh, Eric! I didn't know that. That's awesome.
All right. So we are. Ooh! I landed right on a green dot.
Yeah, a lot of work went into making it as annoying as possible.
No, I like it. I think it's great.
We did have to put a lot of work into it. I had to transcribe it.
Yeah.
Correct it, because the original is really fancy that I transcribed it from, so I had to simplify it to the sound.
And then we had to work out how the sound and speech pack works.
Yep, and then we had to listen to it, and we
You had to convert to frequencies, right?
So it's not a simple thing to just change the octave. So we had to rewrite the whole program to sound right.
So Nick, while Stevie's playing it, do you want to give a bit of a history, like the fact that you kind of coded it in a week, and it's a mixture of BASIC and ML and that kind of stuff, and just kind of explain what exactly you did?
Well, yeah, I just thought I was looking for something to do. I was working on Gunstar, and I thought I just need a bit of a break, find another Coco project. But whatever it is, it has to be something short, because I don't want to be distracted for too long. And then I whipped out the sound and speech pack as well that I had stored away for so many years, unused. Saw a couple of games on YouTube, which I thought, and this was one of them, the Atari version of Man Goes Down. And I just started putting all the bits together, and I thought, well, I wonder if I could write a basic program the base is based on man goes down, falls down, or goes down rather,
yeah, yep.
and uses the sound and speech pack as well. So I just put all those things together, and I just went for it, and I got it done in a week.
You can't
I
move
believe
too fast.
you said, "Excuse me while I whip this out," and it turned out to be a sound speech pack.
Well,
So
I've
what
had
is
it
the
for so
machine-
many years. I've had the sound and speech pack for 30 years, and I've never used it.
So what is your machine language code responsible for?
Ooh, leap of faith, and I landed in the
The
middle.
machine code is responsible for the scrolling of the water, the blue pixels you see there, scrolling of the yellow platforms, and the movement of your character, the emoji-looking guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looks great. It's fast.
So yeah, it's done a few things because I figured those are the things that are going to slow down the basic program.
Yeah.
So with those out of the way, I figured that the rest is going to be pretty straightforward. And the game itself is running in a loop that's only about 10 lines.
Okay. I like the way you have the different levels of water scrolling different speeds. Just a bit of like a parallax effect.
Well, yeah, the machine code routine handles that.
Yeah. Oh!
You almost made it, just had to go the other way.
So Nick, I know we can change the speech. Can you also change the notes?
Yeah, you can change them all. If later on when Steve is finished, you can just hit break and you can list the program.
Okay, so you could actually hear the soundtrack to Predator in the background.
Ouch.
Can we ever say really when you die?
Really?
Now, Nick, how easy would it be for you to expand this so that it has multi-voice music, which I know the Speech Sound Pack supports? You're currently doing
Very easy. The music is stored in data statements at the very end part of the program. So yeah, you just have to basically put the data in, and it can easily be fed to the sound and speech pack.
Because Eric, you're mentioning like the original transcription you did here was based on a multi-voice version that you shrunk down to one just for the melody.
Well, I can't read music if my life depended on it. So I got
Steve, that took talent to sell the panels like that.
the transcription of the music was done by Eric Canales. Is that what, did I say it right, Eric?
Canales?
Yeah. So he transcribed it directly from the sheet music. And he then passed it on to what's-my-jig. There you go. I forgot my names.
Was it
To who?
The water dripping
Tim
on the
Linder.
title screen. The water
Because
dripping on the title.
Tim Linder's very knowledgeable about the sound and speech pack. So we were working on it all together, and we got it going.
Yeah, he basically wrote the initial program that played the part of the music.
Yeah.
Okay, because I know like the Speech Sound Pack has that noise generator too. Could you guys put in like a fake drum beat in there too as well?
Yeah, it could do. Yeah,
Ooh.
it's all there. Not that the noise really sounds too much like a drum, but yeah, you can have that.
You could get or something like that, you know.
Oh yeah, I think
it's possible.
Okay.
Is your machine language routine doing anything on the title screen as well? Like, is it doing the dripping water?
No, that's all in basic.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I was just
I've
curious.
switched to my flight stick now. I'm switched to a hard. I was playing with a loosey goosey stick, and it was really sloppy on the controls.
Yeah.
Now, Nick,
I'm now driving a
I can't-
stiff stick.
I can't speak for other people, but I would pay tens.
Now you
of
should have
cents.
waited. Let your man go as high as he can before you jump off.
Good idea.
Yeah,
It just
but
gives you
extra
more
road platform.
time so that if a platform pops up, you can quickly grab it.
So to play with a Black Beauty and you get like 8,000 points would be pretty impressive then, right?
That's right.
Hypothetically speaking.
It's possible. It depends on how good you are with the Black Beauty, I guess. I can't use one.
If you got the original Black Beauty with the silver handle, not the black plastic one, you unscrew it so it becomes a thumbstick. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty good.
No, I did that yesterday. I used the Black Beauty and I helped beta test it, and I got 8,000, which I thought I was
really?
pretty proud of.
That's good. Now wait, jump.
I did.
That's
I
it?
did, I did the high trick. Yeah.
That's your leap of faith
Now I got
maneuver.
the Paragon, so just wait.
Oh, yes. And keep going.
Of course, I also said I'd pass Popstar Pilot the first time with my pair of goggles. That didn't happen either. So
Now, is the are the platform placements, are they completely random, or have you got some type of algorithm that?
What it
figures
is
stuff out?
they're all preset. There's about 10 designs,
Okay.
but it randomizes which of those designs it's going to throw up. So the game is totally random in that regard. So every game is going to be different, and every game is going to randomize where the objects are. But you do have that palette of 10 different platform layouts.
right.
Score for Stevie, just about 5,000.
All right.
Not bad. Yeah, we saw the review, Bruce. That was good. We liked it.
Oh, he's on YouTube, is he?
He's on Terry.
On Facebook.
He's out there somewhere. Yeah. Somewhere in the multiverse, he's out there.
Yeah, I was taking a look at the code earlier. Like right now, I think it requires 32K extended basic 133.
Yeah.
Should work on the Dragon as well, though I don't know if anybody's tested that yet. I think with a bit of fiddling around, though, I think we could crunch it down to running 16K standard basic.
Oh, yeah. It could easily be dropped. I just started with the 32K environment because I didn't know how big the program would be.
Oh, good,
Was it?
Stevie.
So if a version 2 were to come out, I'd do it to go down to 16K.
Now, how much is this selling for, Nick?
It's selling for it's $100 a copy, but at the moment it's on sale. If you buy now, you can have it for nothing.
No,
Nothing.
no, Nick, I would pay tens of cents for this. What is will you offer an installment plan?
Oh, no. That's not terrible.
I think his installment plan involves how many slices of Vegemite covered toast you want.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh no,
Crikey.
I like Vegemite, so I'll take that.
Darn Ferner.
So if you hit break, Steve, you can see the listing then.
Okay.
There you go, and you can list it. And get ready on the...
That's a short program.
Okay, got it.
Got it. Okay, no
Oh,
problem.
I think you have
So
an
all
error
that
line.
data at the end is the music, so it can easily be changed, yeah. And a bit further
What
down,
the hell is this motor, turn, motor?
that's
turn?
That's Nick
all
being fancy.
yeah, that's embedded graphics in the basic code.
Bad Motor Finger by.
Get on your bad
How do you pause the
motorcycle and
listening again? I
ride.
couldn't remember.
Shift
Shift
that.
that.
Shift that.
Oh, okay.
You see those lines there at 245, T string equals, they're the words. So you can put whatever you want in there.
How about we now return you to Coco Talk?
Yeah, well you can say whatever you want.
That's my favorite.
You just got to remember, you got
Waterfall.
to do it by the phonetics that the speech sound pack wants.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crikey's.
Okay, so it's going to say by Crikey Marentes.
Now, which one did you pick there?
Line 240. Two-string waterfall by
240,
Crikey Marentes.
okay. Yeah, so that'll be one of the bonus objects that you just changed.
Ah,
Play it and get a few bonus things and you'll hear the words.
by Crikey Marentes.
That's your other announcement, right, Nick? You're changing your name legally to Crikey Birdsey?
Was that it?
Crikey.
Crikey. Oh,
Yeah,
to the
say,
right you should have gone.
Yeah, it's a fully realized game, and it's got background music in basic.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
impressive.
It is really good.
I'm going to borrow some inspiration. Ouch!
Inspire this.
I want to find out where that is. We're gonna hack it some more.
Well, that's the thing. It's mainly in basic, so you can hack away.
Initialize screen.
Okay, there they are. So the very first one on 240 is a waterfall.
Yeah, by Nick Marentes. That's
Oh, okay.
Maybe somewhere else. Game over. Better luck next time. Let's edit 265.
Crikey, game over.
I remember all the moments in history. I remember when the man landed on the moon, and it's an honor to be here with you all.
Crikey,
at this moment.
next time. That's good.
We will remember where we were the day that this was released.
When Waterfall.
Crikey luck. I should have just deleted and just made it say crikey.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, you can change the ones that actually give you that read out the score. So instead of saying 100, say crikey. You might want to reload it to get the strings back and then change them.
Yeah.
Now, Nick, does it say anything when you eat a pellet?
Yeah, it says 100, 200, or whatever it is. 200, 400, 600.
It should say Vegemite.
Yeah, you can change it to say Vegemite if you want. Crikey. What's that? Turkey luck next.
I don't know what that was. All right.
Oh, gobble, gobble.
Gobble, gobble.
This line edit is...
Here we go. Print at based on the Atari game. Man goes down. Press joystick button.
So how do you code, Nick? Do you code using like an emulator on your PC or
On the real thing.
on the real thing? Eh? Wow.
Yeah, a Coco 3.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and run it.
How'd you write the assembly?
Uses Etasm Plus, modified by Robert Galt, I believe.
I only use the advanced software, yeah.
It
You
does
guys
look,
really did. You guys did a really nice job with the music, I have to say.
yeah, but it feels a little sluggish moving from left to right. He falls nice and fast, but catch me, son of bitch. Thank you. 200.
By your command. Oh, that's where you should have waited a bit longer.
It's not doing. Oh, you know why? It's because everything's loaded into the speech sound pack buffers now. So even though I've changed the code, it hasn't changed. Right?
Yes, of
You have
course.
to do that one poke to clear the flag you had.
Was it F7 FFB, I think.
Okay.
There's the name of version 2, Hackball.
I don't know if that's gonna do it.
Probably not.
Did you turn off? Did you?
No, I'll have to do that then.
Yeah, there's a poke you can do to do it. You can set a flag.
Yeah, I think it's 7 FFB. That's the flag I've got.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, we're watching the world premiere of Waterfall by Nick Marentes.
World-renowned Coco programmer Nicholas Marentes.
Now we're gonna play Hackball.
Now it's loading him in.
You forgot to hack the high scores there, Steve. You're supposed to put like 100.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it says S equals 0, S equals 10,000.
Crikey, it's
Crikey.
Waterfall.
Waterfall by Cricky Marentes.
Cricky Marentes.
Cricky.
Oh, Cricky Marentes.
Cricket.
Oh, crikey.
So if you spell it Crey, it might say crikey rather than cricky.
Or CRY. Like
CRY might
Probably
be
CRY.
CRYKEY or something like that.
Yeah, Yeah, that might do it too, yeah.
200, 600, 200.
And we
So
should mention for
multi-
people with emulators there that MAME does have speech sound back support, so you can actually.
You just spoke over my crikey. You just stepped on the crikey death here. Go ahead. What was your question again, Curtis?
The crikey death, that's easy. Just start it and just walk off a platform. You hear it again.
Okay, I'll be quiet for your crikey.
Hold
Yeah.
on. For my cricky.
600. Cricky, turkey, look next time.
Cricky, turkey luck next.
Waterfall by Cricky Marentes.
By Cricky Marentes. Curtis, go ahead. Sorry, my inner 12-year-old's having too much fun right now.
I was pretty well done. I was just mentioning that for people that are running emulators that don't have a real Coco, you can actually play this with the sound speech pack emulation that MAME.
Cricky
You
Marentes.
can make it say Cricky on your own.
200.
Yeah, it does work on MAME. You gotta modify the speed of the music a little bit, but I think Tim is working on correcting any bugs that we found.
I mean, this just goes to show you what a good programmer can do. He can break an emulator. So Nick Marentes is really bending the laws of hardware at this point, where the emulators have to catch up to his code.
Well, I did that with
Wow.
Popstar too, because they had to fix MAME for Popstar.
Yeah, they did actually, yeah.
Cricky. Jiminy Crickies.
Nicky Cricky, that's going to be the author's name on the next version.
Oh, you jumped too early.
Turkey luck next.
So should he have stayed and hoped for a...
Waterfall by Cricky Marentes.
We're gonna have to fix that. Edit 240.
And Nick, another thing you could try too, if you don't want to bother with drums, is you can put the multi-voice music, but you use white noise to make that sort of waterfall, rushing water sound, that or whatever they usually use in the
Yeah,
Atari.
you could do. The only thing is you haven't got control of the volume. You can only have the one volume. Oh, no, hang on. You could be... Actually, now I've got to remember. Can you set a different volume for each channel? Or is it one
Alan
global?
Huffman is saying that it does have volume control, so you should be able to.
Yeah, but per channel?
Or is it all channels simultaneously? Is your curiosity?
Nick
I
may be right if it's global.
I thought it was global, that the one volume. I could be wrong. I know you can only have the one volume for anything that has envelope.
Yeah, but the
But-
three voices, yeah. You can't
Yeah.
have, like your bass track can't be twice as loud as your melody track.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've interrupted this episode of Game of Thrones to present to you the welcome air of Waterfall.
Crikey.
Thank you. You're a dead turkey. Okay.
And now we have Stevie and Phonetics 101.
Who can't spell it the best
how
of
do we
times.
clear the memory? Is there a poke to clear the memory?
I think it was Andhex, poking Andhex 7 FFB, comma 0 will do. Try that.
Yeah, it has to
And
initialize again.
that's it, yeah.
Okay.
That was your flag.
Well, there's another feature I can add in. A button that you press that will do it for you.
Waterfall by Crikey Marentes.
Waterfall by Cricky Marentes.
It still says
That's
Cricky
it.
even with the Y. Even with the Y, it still says Cricky.
Get ready.
Maybe you need to make it 2 words. Crikey.
Crikey, yeah. Cry key.
400.
So Eric Canales, how many voices was the original score that you were dealing with?
At least 3, but you know, who knows what it would have sounded like, because I did a bit of modifying to to the sound.
You did a nice job with the
A
music.
3-voice version, what it would sound like, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. I know. Well, we were struggling just to get the whole thing
Oh,
going.
yes.
I've
Nice.
transcribed music to the Orc 90 with 4 and 5 channels, and the more channels you add, just the more you can do. It makes a big difference.
So my high score is just shy of 5,000, right?
Yeah, 4,800 and some.
Cricky, I'm a dead turkey. So you get a little bit of points for just staying alive.
Yeah, well, it's always the score is always incrementing.
Uh-oh. It just
Whoa, there goes your sound and speed. Oh.
Cricky Marentes.
12-year-old Steve
Waterfall.
likes that.
Waterfall is brought to you by Placeblex. You think it's a good game? So will you.
Cricky.
The score routine that you're putting on the screen there, Nick, is that part of the ML routine, or is that basic, running that quick?
Half it is. So it's managing it in basic and it's printing it in basic. But the machine code routine grabs that area of memory because it wipes it out while it's doing all the scrolling. And then it puts it back. Basic doesn't know, of course, and it just keeps printing it up there.
Oh.
So Alan Huffman asked if it's possible to do play to speech sound parser, so you could write a song in BASIC using the play command and then convert it to the speech and sound.
Yeah, most probably you can.
Yeah,
That was part of his Sir Sound thing, wasn't it?
I tried that because I was going to manually parse it, and it's terrible to write a song with the play command. This song would have taken me hours to write in BASIC. So instead, I wrote it on sheet music, and then we converted that to the speech sound commands.
Not you.
Well, I wrote it in the on the sheet music, and then Tim,
I think, yeah.
converted it to the speech and sound.
Yeah.
This is truly a group project, then.
A group project. That's right. The stuff up is not just by one person.
So now you have to divide all the money you're making off of it, but 3 ways, right?
That's right. 0 divided by 3. That'll be a division by 0 error.
Cricky, I want a raise.
Now, I was tempted when I was writing it to put a whole lot of funny phrases in there, but then I thought, now just let people have fun and they can just change it to whatever they want.
Yeah.
And evidently that's working quite well, Nick. As you
It is. It seems to be.
I'm just waiting for Steve to say that's actually more amusing to do than playing the game.
I gotta get 5,000 in this crikey game.
Halfway there.
Oh, phew.
What was that?
Again, the way you skillfully avoided all the platforms.
Wow.
That's like watching Les Nessman launch a turkey on Turkey Day.
Do the same thing, but the opposite. Actually land on a platform.
Yeah, we have a request to have Eric Analysis credited on the title screen for the music.
I could do. But we'll have to be Eric as well. No, I'll wait till he does the 3-voice version of it.
Yeah, right? He's not going to get any credit.
There's an incentive.
That's right.
Right. You gotta keep your workers in line.
That's right. Got to keep the motivation there.
But I think, Nick, you should make a new game, and we'll do a 3-voice song with maybe a voice channel or a sound effects channel for the drums.
Wow, yeah.
That'd be fun.
Gunstar.
Really.
I do need a Gunstar soundtrack.
All of a sudden, there's going to be a resurgence in interest in speech sound packs.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
If there's of all the sound packs, it's the one that's most available. It's just that, of course, it never worked under the high clock rate for Coco 3s anyway.
Yeah, and Richard, a Boise Tech is going to be offering an upgrade to allow it to automatically switch. So if you click it double speed, it switches over.
Yeah.
No switch required.
Make a useless cartridge useful.
Stevie has broken 5,000 and he's still going just for those games.
There are more games that support it. Then there would be modifications or simple modifications.
All right.
All right. What is he? 6,000 now?
Yeah.
Just about 7.
All right.
He does a lot better when he doesn't talk and he concentrates on the game, I've noticed.
Oh, yeah.
I just about had a waterfall watching that.
Oh, quick.
That was good.
8,512.
My.
85-12. Mine are
Crikey.
like Nicky Marentes.
Nicky Marentes, what score is it when the first speed up kicks in?
I think it's at 10,000.
Oh, he was close.
10 or 12. I think I might have increased it to 12, actually.
I don't know. When you were playing, it looked like 10, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it might be 10, and then again, yeah, it is actually. It's 10 and then 12.
You went a little hot and cold there, Steve.
Do we know how many orders so far?
How many orders?
How many have you sold? Have you bought a new Ferrari yet with this?
Well, let me see. I just got to count the money that's come in. 0.
Turkey.
Oh, look at that, eh?
Nice title screen.
Hey, Steve, you normally have bailed out by now. You're still playing this.
I know he's not getting mad or anything.
No, he actually did really good on that one game. So
this game is inspirational.
I think it's because it's properly designed. The controls are smooth. When you fail, it's your fault if you fail. So it keeps you motivated to come back and try harder.
It makes me want to be a better person.
There is one thing. You're dead. Ooh,
nice.
One thing I would like to do, and I might do it in a upgraded version. Currently, the objects are appearing on a platform, so you've got to jump to that platform and then walk over the object. I want to add it so that, and the original Atari one did this, had objects in the air, no platform.
Yeah,
so the idea was,
the
idea was to try jump in the air and catch one while you're flying down. So I thought that would give it a good
so your character could jump in the original, or you mean you fall and hit it on the way down?
Yeah, you have to catch
it on the way down.
Okay.
Yeah. So not only did you jump and head towards an object in the air, you then had to steer back down to get back on track to land.
That's where greed really gets you.
Yeah,
Nick,
so that can be in a version 2.
Nick, I'm watching Twitter, and Kevin Costner has just responded that this is very close to Water World. He is filing a lawsuit.
That'd be right.
Tell him you can get 10% of the proceeds.
Crikey.
The cease and desist is coming.
Oh, phew.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, you can't make that one.
Creaky.
Right, Nick? That's too far, right? You can't make that one.
It was a bit too far.
I will beat that $8,000. 8,000.
Would you
Be a
be
long night.
as addicted if you had to pay for it, though?
Well, I paid exactly what this game is worth. Let's put it that way. So.
I don't know. You might have overpaid, really. I can't even pronounce crikey right. I mean, what kind of software?
Well, Nick,
I should be paying you to play it. Play it.
Yeah, all right. Oh, great. The music stopped. Thank God. Oh, shit. There it goes again. Yeah, that's the game is free, but to get the music to stop, you have to pay. We're holding your ears hostage until you pay.
Yeah, I reckon if we do put at least a 3-voice music one, it'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get percussion in there too, or the waterfall sound.
Yeah. The bad
Little
thing is that with
TLC,
the sound,
don't go chasing waterfall.
you almost had it there if you had gone right. The unfortunately with the sound and speech pack, you can't just put in another tune while you're playing without stopping while it reloads the buffer.
I'm hitting the damn button. Crikey.
Crikey.
I'm hitting the cricky button here.
It's 7 people watching live right now on YouTube. I don't know how many on Facebook.
Let me
Gosh.
ask you this: Is it
Suckers.
would it be possible to have different shades of blue so the waterfall's not all solid dark blue, like maybe some cyan in there, or maybe some white?
Not on a Coco 2, you can't. No.
Yeah, you can. You'd have to do your rose. Your rose would be because the cyan color 6 as well as the color 3 blue. So.
Oh yeah, I suppose you could put a cyan in there. Yeah.
Just so it's not all blue. Like, I mean, you can mix it with like blue, cyan, and white.
What I'm going to do is on the web page that I've got, I'm going to set up a list of all these suggestions and of what we can
and then
do.
promptly ignore them all. But
yeah, that's right. That's it. And but that's a good suggestion though, having it with the other color.
Yeah, it could work for like from white on the outside to the fastest moving one.
Yeah.
Well, this
Yeah.
is the thing too, like because Waterfall had all the different colors in the background, and then when the platforms changed colors, they got harder to see, and that added to the challenge.
That could be done. The only thing is, of course, it might make it a bit hard to see the bonus objects as well.
Yeah. But I think if you just add multicolored water, that would be a cool effect.
Yeah.
So you can.
Yeah, if you add the bonus objects that are also floating there, you have to like leap to get to them.
Oh, holy shit!
Yo, nice.
That was a save. Yeah. You are very good, it said.
Yeah.
Man, is this raunchy show about over yet?
High score.
So what are some suggestions? I got colored water.
Colored water.
3-voice music.
3-voice music.
With either percussion or a running waterfall sound effect on white noise channel.
All right.
Objects floating in the air to catch.
Objects in the air, yep.
A game that doesn't suck.
Proper pronunciation of words.
Yes.
I'm really glad we're very supportive in this.
Yes.
Ability to turn the music off.
Yeah, that'd be good.
This will play on the Coco 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't go off that way.
I couldn't go off the edge, yeah. Turkey.
You can have a prompt for the high score you want to start the game with.
Oh, the clear. Yeah, exactly. The clear.
Clear the buffer.
Just change S equals 0 to S equals 50,000 at the beginning.
Yeah, that's right.
Stevie has Doom as the thumbnail for this video.
Oh.
Wow, there's a list. I'll throw that away.
No, you're supposed to pretend to take interest in it and say thank you for your suggestions.
Yes, that's right. Just
They
deposit
will be considered.
deposit $50, and I will get onto it straight away.
Your feedback is important to me.
Oh!
Now, a question for you, Nick, concerning the song. You're using the preload buffer, right?
Yeah.
How much room do you have left? Like, could you make the song a lot more complicated without having to reload pieces of it, or is like, what's the limit?
You have you have 64 characters, it says. But you've got 8 buffers. So 64 bytes by 8 buffers. And you can group those buffers together. So what's that? 64 by 8.
512, so it's half a K then.
Yeah, 512 bytes you've got for the buffer. And I think the song that's in there now is using only 3.5 buffers of those buffers. So that's what? 3.5 times 64.
Okay. Not quite half then.
Not quite half. So the idea is, of course, for multi-part music, of course, that's going to be in there as well. So.
Ooh, I got greedy.
I'm waiting for the rage quit.
He's in the zone.
He's in the zone.
Better stick for this, but this. Maybe the deluxe joystick would be good for this. Damn it! I was getting really happy when the music.
600. All right.
Games of this era are supposed to have short, annoyingly repetitive music. That's part of the charm of 8-bit gaming.
Yeah. It's the same link.
Yeah, that was the goal here.
John, can somebody give John the Zoom link? I'll throw it out there in a second, but I'm playing. Can somebody copy and paste the Zoom link into the chat so John Lowry can have it?
Oh, if I can find it.
I'm actually digging the music, so I don't know what they're talking about.
It would be really good.
I think it's pretty good.
Could you get your ukulele music in here?
Yeah, we'll digitize it and
9,000 new high score.
What was it? Oh, you didn't quite get to 10.
Yeah, but I got 9,000.
9,000 though.
Yeah, it's not bad. 10, it would have sped up. I wanted to see how long you'd last after that.
We'll get there next time.
Once we get streaming music off the STC going, then we could have digitized ukulele music playing.
Are you guys working on the link for John, or should I throw it out there for
I
you?
think, I can't find the number, so.
Hold on. It's in Zoom. Oh, hold on. If you go into Discord under Zoom chat client, the link is there, but I will find it and copy and paste it for you, John. Hold on 1 second. Nick Marentes.
I'm on my tablet. It's kind of hard to.
So who's trying to get in?
John Lowry.
Oh, yeah.
David Ladd's still out there in Zoom.
No, keep him out.
Oh, I thought I approved him. I saw it said David Ladd was waiting, and I approved him.
That's
Zoom,
okay. We don't want David
Discord,
Ladd in here.
Discord.
We have security for a reason.
Crikey.
Okay, I just posted the link, John Lauer. All right.
If David Ladd comes here, he'll get really raunchy.
No. There
Yeah,
goes
you're the one that eggs him on, man.
There goes our family rating.
So 9,000 is my new high score.
Pretty
Over
good.
9,000.
Son of a bitch, wouldn't fall. That's what you should call this game. Son of a bitch won't fall. That's a long title, though.
Hey, you might overload the speech sound pack trying to have it speak that whole name.
Son of bitch, you fell.
Crikey.
Crikey.
Ooh.
It looked like a smiley face there with the 2 eyes in the mouth.
I couldn't quite get the smile in.
That is why you called it an emoji, because it's kind of a
Yeah.
smiley face. Or...
No, I mean
I thought it was a skull.
the patterns of these platforms were
I thought you were talking
2
about.
eyes and a mouth.
Oh, okay.
Like right now, see the 2 eyes and a mouth?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, could you not get that purple block?
No, because you can't touch
No,
them
I
on the
didn't.
bottom of your player.
Son of a bitch!
Left, right, which way? Make up your mind, quick.
Ricky Marentes.
Again.
I'm gonna
You're
get
supposed
that
to
10K.
rage quit, Steve.
That's how I get to the 10K.
I think
He's
you
trying to
definitely
get to
got
the
your
end
money
of
out of
level
this
1.
game, Steve.
I got my money's worth out of this game tonight, I'll tell you that much. Tricky.
He's trying to get to the end of level 1.
Hey, John's joining us. Hey, John.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Good.
Good. Cricky. Ah! Oh, wow.
It's pretty fair on you.
Yes. Very forgiving on the collision detection there, huh?
That was actually a bug which I decided to leave in there.
It's good, though, because it's kind of like you just caught it by the hands
Yeah.
on the edge of a cliff.
Yeah.
There
Well, that's
are
all right.
games
So
that
I
do
thought
that.
that's not a bug.
Well, there are games that'll do that. They'll give you a last-minute grace period.
Yeah.
Matchy says it looks like a mouthless skull. You were very
Yeah, that's
good.
what I
he
thought,
said.
too.
Or bowling ball.
600, 200, 200, 400.
Son of a bitch, catch me.
Oh!
Waterfall by Nick Marentes.
Ricky Marentes.
I could probably stop it from doing that noise as well at that point. The sound and speech should be silenced at that point. Wow, that was a short one.
Waterfall by Nick Marentes.
All right.
That was good.
Man goes down.
Oh well.
Have we seen enough?
Yeah, that's right. I think we have.
Have we suffered enough?
Have we suffered enough? So the critics have spoken, and I believe that Waterfall's a hit.
Yeah, thank you for gifting us with this game, Nick. It's
well worth the
it's really
price.
fun. Hmm?
Well worth the price.
I feel like
Run, left.
You can't. Yeah, I keep thinking. I keep thinking I could go to the side, but I can't.
See, that's what I was doing when I was beta testing. I was like, oh, I keep thinking I can go off the edge.
personally, I think it's overpriced.
So Nick should pay you to take it?
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm saying.
He wants his money back, is what he's trying to say there. So.
I want my last 45 minutes back. Are you kidding?
Yeah, right.
Oh well, I think we've.
Have we beat this one to death?
I think we beat that one to death.
Well,
yeah.
let me ask
It's
you
a
this.
nice demo of the speech sound pack, and it's a nice demo of doing a hybrid machine language basic game where most of the game's in basic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't run in OS 9, but nobody's
Yeah,
perfect.
it has faults, obviously, but
That's a green row in the pros and cons. Does not run an OS 9 Pro.
Now, I will ask you guys a question.
Baroda.
Tell me if you want to see it. I have, since we're talking about games that
I'm
make
kidding.
music,
That
I
suck.
have the Waterfall Game Master Edition that also has.
Oh,
music.
okay.
Would you guys like to see that and hear that?
Yeah, we'll have a look at that.
I'm confused. Why are you bringing up Farfall? What
Well,
does that have to do with this?
it has nothing to do with this, but it's a game
Oh, okay.
that also plays music.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just asking if you guys like to see it before we finish.
Yeah, actually, I haven't heard not seen live anyway, the Game Master.
Okay. So hold on just a second.
All right. Is that the sound and speech pack doing
That's
that noise?
the Farfall soundtrack.
It's just static.
That's that channel 3, channel 4 thing we were talking about earlier.
Ah, yes.
Just going to turn that on for a second to spare your ears. So hold on one second. Because I actually have not had time to play this yet because I have not been able to get my audio working on that other computer I have because I was not getting the cartridge line audio out.
I've just heard because of Waterfall, Microsoft has withdrawn their license for extended color bass.
Here we go.
Okay.
This will be your first time playing it with the controller too, right?
I was going to probably just do a joystick in this one since it can.
I hear you can hear the multi-voice music, so Nick, you got to stream up.
That's right.
And I fell. You see how quickly I fell? Ooh. Yeah, pretty good background music. You can hear the music.
And the sound effects.
And the sound effects.
And sound effects.
Like you walking sound and then your incinerated and fire sound.
It's higher resolution. What's this? An SG 12 or 24? Yeah.
No, it's not 24. I think it's 12.
12.
Yeah, the walking sounds are pretty good.
That's using the noise channel. So there's two voices and a noise channel by the sounds of it.
Some of those sound like chords, so that might be 3 voices in certain cases.
Oh, okay. Yep.
But at least 2 plus noise,
Oh, just change colors.
Level 2.
Does the MC10 support this mode?
No.
Yes.
Does it?
Does it? It has enough.
I don't know.
This is a 3K mode. You wouldn't have much room for anything else, but.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to remember. Didn't this require the VDG and the SAM combined to get a semi-graphics above?
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, no, it doesn't have the SAM, so it wouldn't be able to.
Is there any objects to pick up in this one?
No, it's just surviving.
Oh,
just
this
surviving
one's platforms. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So each level it does speed up, so you have less time to.
And you see how the platforms change color patterns, and so you can kind of lose the platforms in the background of this one because he's got the multicolor parallaxing going on here.
Yeah.
That's part of the challenge.
I don't hear any speech.
Game Master doesn't have speech, I don't think.
Doesn't have a speech, no.
It's a sound chip, not a. Well, there's 2 chips in the speech sound pack.
Right.
I'm doing better in this game than you. If you had joystick control in that game, I mean keyboard control.
Oh, you playing keyboard?
I could.
Yeah, I'm playing keyboard. Yeah, I was having a hard time with the joystick, honestly. In Waterfall.
It did originally. I had keyboard, but then I thought, nah, people want to use joystick, won't they?
Yeah.
So I changed it.
Especially with the Sega controller.
And they also want Nitrous 9s. You have to rewrite it in that too, Nick. So.
What? Sorry.
We have the
For
code.
those playing a Nitrous 9 drinking game, take a drink.
It could be set up to be
Well,
dual,
I gotta
joystick
say,
and keyboard.
I gotta say, your game is harder than Waterfall because I feel like I could play this forever now at this point. But your game, I died constantly. I'm actually.
Well, I
doing
assume
a world
this
record.
one will speed up, won't it?
I think so, but
It started to a little bit already, I think, but.
Right.
Son of a bitch.
Here.
There you go. High score.
Oh, he does have digitized speech.
There was.
That must be done using samples, though, because I couldn't believe the game cartridge supports the speech chips. So.
Okay, there we go. That was a little bonus peek there for you.
Okay,
So
cool.
We spent quality time.
Ow!
We spent quality time looking at Waterfall and the new inspirational game from Nick Marentes, or Cricky Marentes. And then since we were on the subject of games that play music in the background, I thought it would be nice to show off too a quick peek of the Game Master Edition of Waterfall, which I got at Cocoa Fest, which I had not actually had a chance to sample myself yet. So I'm glad I got a chance to sample that.
That's a surprise. I wouldn't.
I will review that one separately on its own at some point in time and go for a high score on Waterfall. But right now my high score on Waterfall is something like 9,000. Ooh, excuse me.
And you just about made it to the first speed up level.
Yeah. Something else, huh? So I still have to troubleshoot why I can't get sound out of my other TDP 100 with my Coco VGA with the audio mods. I got to figure that crap out because I wanted to be able to show off some Coco VGA. Like this would have looked a lot better on a Coco VGA, you know?
Yeah, the video quality would have been a lot better.
And I don't have one. I'm having a hard time plugging in the damn multi-pack. Anyways, yeah.
It wasn't bad.
No, just the picture would have been cleaner because this is going through the RF. Yes. All right. Anywho, all right, we're gonna press the button. That was cool. Just kind of a spontaneous thing. We thought we'd look at it, and we did. And thank you guys for being here, for watching, and thank you everybody for being here in the call. How many people we have on the call right now? On
Diego
right
just joined us.
Go, Diego, go. Let's see who we have here. We have L. Curtis Boyle and John Lowry and Nick Marentes, Cricky Marentes, Rob Inman, Grant Leakey, Eric Canellis,
Part of the theme today,
the creator of the music. Hey, Diego, how are you?
Yeah, I love that music.
Nick Marota, and Alan Huffman have all been here.
So this was a group collaborative project. So we basically had Nick write the game, Eric Canales transcribe the music, Tim Lindner help program the music. Who was all involved in the beta testing the past week as you've been writing it, Nick?
Well, Nick was Nick Marota. Who else was there?
I tested it.
Yeah, that's right. Rob was there.
Yep.
Thingo's son, Jake. I know what's his name.
Jacob.
Jacob, yeah.
Child labor. That you
That's it. Ron Timberman.
Ron Delvo.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah.
Oh, that's not bad for a 1 week programming stint.
Well, that was the idea. I wanted to get it out of the way quickly so I can get back on track on what I should be doing.
Now, has it inspired you to support the Sound Speech Pack and Gunstar?
Well, we'll see about that. Yeah. It's not so much the sound effects. I'm doing better sound effects without the sound and speech pack, but music, it's certainly something to look at. Especially if Richard sets up a service where he'll modify these cartridges to work in high clock.
Here's something that would be nice, because we have all these different sound cards out there already that are mostly unadopted. The speech sound pack is the original sound card for the Coco. And there are a handful of games that use the music and sound. There are a lot of games that use the speech. If somebody could clone the speech sound cartridge,
and fix the problems that are in there.
fix the high speed poke problem, and also give you a backdoor to it. Because from what I understand, the chief complaint of the speech sound cartridge is having to go through the PIC and query the PIC.
You can bypass it.
Can you bypass it?
Yeah, Tim was telling me yesterday that you can.
Okay, so it would be nice to. And is that like special programming to bypass it? Or
No, there are instructions in there to tell it to bypass. Yeah.
Okay, so
Alan Huffman is saying he was going to add. He has SSC chips that he's going to add to surround, or he wants to.
Yeah, the speech chip part of it.
Yeah, the speech.
I see.
Okay, but yeah,
not so much.
If somebody could clone the speech sound cartridge,
that'd be brilliant.
You would have a built-in software that already supports it, and if there was more of them out there in the wild, I think that would maybe push adaptation towards a sound standard. I know there are other sound chips, and they all have their pros and cons and strengths and weaknesses. I know the Ed Snyder Mini MPI sound chip is a super high-end sound chip, and there's nothing wrong with having a high-end sound chip, but I kind of like the lo-fi sounds. This is not a bad sound chip, just like the GMC.
I like the music playing during the game today. I thought that sounded great.
Yeah. And the fact it can be done in BASIC, that you can actually do it in BASIC fairly easily, and there's documentation on this too. Like the book is in the Color Computer Archive. I mean, I remember having this as a kid, and you know what else I did too for a percussion track? I actually used the voice track as a percussion track, and I had it timed out where I had like using the boom ch, so I could kind of
you could do a T sound or a K sound.
Yeah, I was actually doing using the voice track as percussion. So technically you've got three channels of music, one channel of white noise sound, and then you got a fifth channel of voice that could also be used as percussion or other sound effects, right? So. Anyways, it's something to think about. It would be, it would be a real easy sound card to hit the ground running with as far as existing software, and an easy documentation of how to program this even in BASIC.
It's a good match. It's still an 8-bit system at the end of the day, right? Like it's a good match for the computer. Like,
yeah, and then the speech part of it's already supported under OS 9 because there's a driver for the speech part finished, complete, and has been used by lots of people. In fact, the Battleship game on the EOU.
Yeah. Now this would be interesting, where if somebody could take the speech part, but maybe add a better speech synthesizer that has all the feet that's compatible, but also has more things like male, female inflections, pitch bending, things like that.
Like Real Talker used to.
Yeah. So
I'm pretty sure you can change out the speech sounds on the speech and sound card.
I don't know. I think that's built into the speech chip.
I remember
Systems used to sell the Real Talker, which wasn't improved. It wasn't using the Votrax or whatever the chip is.
It was a different chip.
It had inflection, but it was a different chip.
Yeah, must have been thinking of something else then.
Yeah, that'd be awesome if somebody did that.
Yeah, there was one though. Like I said, Speech Systems did have the one, and that was its claim to fame. Is it had inflection. I think it was, what did they say, 4,096 possible pitches for the voice or something like that.
Wow,
Super voice.
Yes, that's it. Yeah,
super voice. Alan Huffman says
that might be some. What did I send?
And it could sing, according to Alan Huffman.
What did I send you, Nick? I sent you the stereo card. I sent you that old.
That's more of an Orchestra 90 though.
That was a pre-Orchestra 90, Orchestra 90.
Okay, gotcha. All right, cool.
The sound and speech pack is an intelligent peripheral as well, so it's pretty sophisticated, really.
Well, maybe a super speech sound pack too would have more buffers, more buffer space. Where you want to keep it compatible with the old stuff, but if you could add more buffers, where you could offload like entire tracks to it.
Well,
RAM with put some flash RAM on it or something like that. You could offload a bunch of crap. Just spitballing here, but just remember this will be because it's my idea. I was first to market with it, so. Everybody get my permission to make it and send me your royalties. So, and Curtis, get a razor.
Oh,
I'm gonna start a Kickstarter for Curtis and get him a razor.
This is what a homeless person looks like.
All right, I'm gonna press the button on the stream. Thank you guys for watching. You're too kind. Thank you. You're too kind. And thank you, Nick, for this fun little gift to the community. Nick is a gracious gift
I still think
giver.
he's just trying to distract us that it's taking him so damn long to make Gunstar.
To do Gunstar. Damn. That's it. I'm busted now.
Let's see. I'm working on a game, but no. Let's do some palette hacks to old games because that needs to be done.
Let's write a low res game here.
That's right.
A low res game, and I did like the review that Jacob Moore did too. We'll show that on Coco Talk this weekend.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta hang up before I pass out. Thanks, Nick.
No worries.
Nick.
Okay.
Say goodnight, everybody.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.